guys, it's Taylor. It's been forever since I made a video. It's so good to see you guys and talk to you, and it's so good to be sitting down and filming again. Speaking a lot for myself, I know that I haven't been posting a lot on me and Kiara's YouTube channel. Just a lot has been going on. So many great things have been going on. I've just been so busy, and also with school. Oh, there is a messy situation. I'm actually trying to transfer out of this independent study program that I'm on now into Kiara's online school program that she's on. I've just been extremely busy, but other than that, I'm ready to start making videos again. I hope you guys are, because I plan on filming some really awesome tutorials, more like holiday themed, because I know that Christmas is coming up, Thanksgiving is next week. I actually plan on filming a makeup look for, Thanksgiving. I plan on doing some Christmas looks, just really fun, festive, glitter, glam. It will just all be in those tutorials. Getting on to the actual point of this video, I actually did a photo shoot very recently, and I posted pictures on Instagram, and some of you guys Snapchatted me and asked for, a makeup tutorial on it, so here I am, giving it to you guys. I am obsessed with this makeup look, and I'll probably wear it more, but this is just a very photo ready makeup look that you can just throw on and you'll get no flashback, and everything will just look very flawless and pretty natural. And I hope you guys don't mind, I did more of like a talk through video instead of, me just applying the makeup and just doing a voiceover. I feel like talking to you guys, I can just have more of a connection. It's just like more of a chill video, but if you guys like voiceover makeup tutorials better, let me know in the comments down below, or you guys like want to mix between talk through tutorials or just voiceover, or which one you like better. Just let me know in the comments. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like this video if you liked it, and also subscribe down below if you're new to our channel. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye! So for primer, I'm going to be using this Nivea Men Push Shave Balm. Nikki Tutorials actually mentioned this in one of her makeup tutorials, and it has glycerin in it, and glycerin is a really good base for your makeup, and it just really grabs onto the makeup and helps it stay all day. You smell like a boy when you're applying it to your face, but it's amazing, and your makeup really does last all day with this, and it's like $6 at the drugstore, and you get so much product, so I'd really recommend it. This is my all-time favorite foundation. It's full coverage, it's lightweight on the skin, you can apply up to 2 or 3 layers, and it doesn't look cakey. It's super cheap, it's from the drugstore, and this is the L'Oreal Paris True Match Super Blendable Makeup, and I'm in the shade Nude Beige. Now just taking a damp beauty blender, I'm going to push this product into my skin and blend it out further. To spot conceal, I'm going to be using this Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 25 Medium. And I'm just going to apply this on the big pimples that didn't get covered up. Now this is going to be a lot of makeup on my face, because when you're doing photos, like, you want your face to look nice, or at least I do, So I like to apply my makeup to where it's full coverage and it looks nice, so that's what this tutorial is going to be. Now to highlight, I'm going to be using my favorite concealer of life. This is the Maybelline Master Conceal Camouflaging Concealer in the shade Fair. I think this is the second lightest shade that they have out of the concealer line. This concealer is a great dupe for MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, but in my opinion, better. I'm not really into thick concealers. I like them thin yet in high coverage, and that concealer is it. But what I do is I just apply the product on the back of my hand, and then after I take a Sephora Airbrush Concealer brush, and I just like to dab it on the brush, and then after I apply it underneath my eyes. I also like to go on my eyelids, because this is going to be our eyeshadow base. Then later on we're going to set it with powders so the eyeshadows won't move. So once my concealer is all applied, I'm going to use the baking method, and if you don't know what this is, basically you use a translucent powder and you apply it underneath your eyes or wherever you highlighted your face, or just wherever you want to set your concealer, and you let it bake on your face for a couple minutes or a couple seconds, whatever you have for your time frame. I'm using the Bare & Minerals Mineral Veil Powder, and I just apply this in the areas that I highlighted. So while my face is baking, I'm going to be doing a cream contour, and I'm going to be using this LA Girl Pro Conceal, and this is in the shade Toast. I'm just going to take this concealer in the normal areas that I contour, and this is just going to be a nice base for our real powdered contour. Now I'm just going to take a big fluffy powder brush and just blend away that baking we did earlier. So when you're taking photos, it can tend to take away some of the color and shadowing in your face. So I'm going in with some contour powders by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm just going to contour. I put that cream contour at. Now I'm going to go with this blush palette and take the middle shade and the first shade. One's more of a darker dusty rose color, one's more of a Barbie bubblegum pink shade, and just mixing them together will just give me like the perfect mid-tone blush shade. So when I take photos, I like to apply my makeup a little bit more heavier, because when you're taking photos, it can just really take the color and shadows out of your face, like I mentioned earlier. So I'm going to be a little bit heavy-handed with my blush, but not go all out, you know? So when you're taking photos, you want your face to be very matte yet very structured with the contour and bringing color back into the face with a matte blush, but you don't want to have any shimmer because it can tend to look kind of greasy when you're taking photos, because like the light can reflect back and it just doesn't look good in my opinion. So I like to have a very matte face when I'm taking professional photos. Now I'm going to fill my eyebrows using this NYX eyebrow gel, and mine's in the shade Chocolate, and just using a e.l.f. small angled brush to fill them in. So for eyes, I'm just going to start off with the normal, some Scotch tape. So for my first shade, oh, why Becky, why? Well, that just fell out. Now for my transition shade, I'm going in with this brown mauve color, and just with a Sonia Keshik crease brush, I'm just going to apply this into my crease. And I'm just going to really build this color up into my crease, because this is pretty much the only color that I did apply. I just mainly builded it more up on the outer corner and kind of just dragged it in a little bit. So you could tell in the photo I had very shimmery eyes, and I used a MAC pigment in the shade Blonde's Gold, and it's like this gold bronzy coppery color. It's super pretty. So I'm going to be taking a MAC 239 brush and just dipping my brush in the product, and then spraying it with one spritz with Max Fix Plus, and just packing this all over my lid. This is why I loved very upset right now. Sorry, this side was more up at an angle and more longer, and this wing was more down and shorter, so I had to fix that. I can't live life with two different wings. They gotta be the same. Okay. Now I'm just going in with a nude liner from Rimmel, you know, just to brighten up and open up my eyes. Now I'm just going to take that same crease shade in this more darker, warmer shade, you know, just a little bit, and I'm just going to take it and just run this on my lower lash line. Now I'm going to be taking this pure white shade right here, and just with a Too Faced little small brush, I'm just going to apply this at the highest point of my arch and drag it down for my brow bone highlight. And then after, I'm going to take a little bit of that white shade and just pop it in my inner corner. Woo! That is bright. It's brighter than my future. So for lashes, I'm going to be using this pair from Ardell, and these are the Glamour ones, I believe. Yep. These aren't the same lashes that I was wearing in my photos, but they're very similar in length, and they're both very wispy, natural looking, so I just picked these up from the drugstore. So I'm just going to be using these for today. Okay, so I just applied my lashes, and while they're drying, we're just going to go ahead and move on to the lips. So I'm using this Rimmel lip liner in the shade Epic. It's a great nude brown Kylie Jenner shade. Besides that lip liner, I mixed two shades to get that lip color, and this is the Profusion Feline Lip Luster, and this one's in the shade Purr. It's like your standard nude peach shade, and then this one's in the shade Lick Me, but it's like a bright, no, it's not really bright. It looks more brighter on camera, but it's a berry toned pink color. So I started with the peach shade and I just apply this to my lips. Then I'm going to go in with the Lick Me shade and just apply it mainly on the outer parts of my lips. Now what I like about these is that they're super cheap and you can find them online, and also they apply a glossy, then they dry matte, which I really like. Okay, so now that the lips are all done, we're just going to go back to the eyes and cover up that lash band. I don't think I mentioned what lip liner, really Taylor? I don't think I mentioned what eyeliner I use, but this is a felt tip pen liner, and this is the Kat Von D Tattoo Liquid Eyeliner. It's really good, so is the Stila Stale Day. Then for mascara, I'm just going to be using this Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. And just lightly blending the real with the false. I'm not going to completely coat the false eyelashes with mascara because I don't want them to be weighed down with the mascara. I just don't want them to be very light, fluffy, and wispy. Because if you tend to apply too many coats of mascara in your fake eyelashes, they tend to look very weighed down and full of mascara and not give that effect that false eyelashes should. I'm also going to take this mascara and just apply a light coat on my lower lashes. Lastly, I set my face with the Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water. And this is just a really good spray for setting your makeup. Done!